In the real world, we only have a few weeks left before summer comes to an end. But as Dr. Seuss famously said, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. And besides, here in the land of Viand, it's summer all year round. Well, in this universe anyway.
And thanks to temporary emails, we can live here for as long as we want to.
Recently, I got the permanent version of Beyond, so I don't need temporary emails anymore. However, not everyone can afford permanent Beyond as it is quite expensive.
I might get the permanent version of Viand one day, but if I do, I won't rush in making the decision.
I agree with you. The decision to buy something as expensive as that should not be rushed. The last thing you want to happen is to say that you don't like Beyond anymore and stop using it when you're stuck with the permanent version. I know that it is unlikely, but there is a remote possibility that you might decide to leave the land of Beyond, and if you do that when you have bought the permanent version, that would be $299 down the drain.
That's exactly why I am in no rush to get the permanent version. For now, I'll just continue using free trial.
You've made a wise decision. But with that being said, Mr. Jameson has the $999 subscription, but he uses Beyond for business-related stuff for the Daily Bugle. That's really what Beyond is supposed to be used for, but most people like you use it to make grounded videos. Don't get me wrong, I love grounded videos, but at the end of the day, Beyond is really meant for business presentations.
Call me a scaredy cat, but I don't think I'll be going into that pool. If you want to go in there, that's absolutely fine by me, but I hate water. It's a cat thing.
That's fine sailing. None of us are really going into the pool. Most we're doing is dipping our toes in, but that's really about it.
The most I do is dip my paw into a fish bowl to catch the fish.
Words cannot even begin to describe how jealous I am right now. Those nerds are having a summer party and I wasn't even invited. And to make matters worse, John Rambo and Colonel Troutman always ground me for the dumbest reasons. Those nerds at Callum's party have all the fun while I am stuck at home eating lumpy potatoes and maggots.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a bad troublemaker, you wouldn't be grounded and forced to eat lumpy potatoes and maggots. And perhaps you might have been invited to that party you wanted to go to. Honestly, you and your disgusting gang really make Revolver Ocelot seem like a superhero.
Shut up, Snake. This has nothing to do with you. I can cause trouble whenever I feel like it, and who cares about Revolver Ocelot anyway? Liquid Snake is a real hero, unlike you.
For your information, Liquid Snake tried to take control of Metal Gear X and attempted world domination. You call that being a hero?
Oh, whatever. One day me and the Legion of Blake will find a way to get away with our crimes unpunished. Mark my words.
Huh. I'll believe that when I see it.
With that get out of the way, it's time to get revenge on Callum for not inviting me to his party. He is terrified of the Fallen from Transformers 2, so I will use a projector to project an animation of the Fallen to scare him. That will teach him not to exclude me from his parties. Ha 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 ha. And how convenient, Solid Snake forgot to take his cardboard box with him. I can use the box to sneak into the party undetected. Alright, time to execute my plan.
Oh, hey Preston. Did you enjoy Adam Hughes the movie?
I sure did. I enjoyed every minute of it, and the best part is, we can relive the premiere and watch the movie as many times as we want.
That movie was simply magnificent, although I did get a bit scared when Alan transformed into that hideous monster.
Oh yes. That monster was so terrifying it gave the mask a run for his money, although I must admit the movie was quite enjoyable.
And I enjoyed the movie as well. In fact, it was probably one of the best movies I ever saw. Anyways, would you like to help me get the drinks, Preston?
Of course, Callum. I like a refreshing drink on a hot day.
We'll be right back.
Perfect, there's a bush over there. Whilst no one's watching, I can put the projector inside it. Oh crap, someone is coming. I'll wait for them to pass first.
That's odd. I don't remember that box being there.
Me neither. Perhaps you might have put it there without realizing.
But whatever. I'll get rid of it in a minute. Right now let's get our drinks.
Phew, that was a close one. I almost got caught big time, but enough messing around. I had better go and put the projector in the bush before I get caught. No one will ever think to look in here. Now that the projector is in place, all I have to do now is activate it when Callum walks past. I can't wait to see the look on his face when the Fallen pops out, and I had better take my cardboard box with me.
Things are getting even more weirder. The cardboard box has disappeared.
Perhaps the wind might have blown it away.
It seems unlikely. We don't usually get wind strong enough to blow a cardboard box this time of year.
Ha 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 ha. Soon the matrix of leadership will be mine and you pathetic fleshlings will perish.
Oh no. It's the Fallen from Transformers 2. I gotta get out of here.
Wait a second, is that the Fallen? No, it can't be. Optimus Prime killed him at the end of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
But don't forget that Transformers can sometimes come back from the dead. Don't forget that Barricade came back in Transformers the Last Night after being killed off in Dark of the Moon.
You're right, Cecelia. But regardless of how he came back, he must be eliminated once again. Time to go and kick some Decepticon ass.
But wait, only a Prime can defeat the Fallen. Oh god, I can't watch.
Alright, you rusty tin can. If you want to hurt Callum, you're going to have to get through us first. What the hell? My punches are going right through him. What's going on here?
Wait, why is there a light coming from that bush over there? So this is where the light is coming from.
What the? Why did the Fallen just disappear? Was it a ghost or something? It would make sense considering that he is thought to be dead and I couldn't punch him.
Maybe he teleported away.
I think you'll find that this projector is what caused the Fallen to appear.
So the Fallen wasn't there after all, it was just a projection. That explains why I couldn't punch him.
Whoever put that projector in the bush must have put it in there to scare Callum, but the question is, who?
Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. That was so hilarious. I bet Callum is crying like a baby right now. That will teach him not to exclude me from his parties.
Wait a second, did I just hear voices coming from that box over there?
I think you did, Eddie. Let's check it out.
Oh, hi Adam. What are you doing here?
Well, Sheriff Teasle, it just so happens that someone put a projector in the bush and used it to create an image of the Fallen to scare Callum. Did you do this? Tell us the truth right now.
What are you talking about? Of course I didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Don't play smart with us. It's quite obvious you did it because you hid in a cardboard box so that you wouldn't get caught. And you are not leaving this spot until you tell us the truth.
Well, I guess there's no way out now. Yes, I did put the projector in the bush and projected the Fallen to scare Callum. I did it because I was jealous that he didn't invite me to this party.
Sheriff Teasle, you sick bully. How could you do this to my friend? Don't you know that he has autism, just like me, and he is terrified of the Fallen just like I am terrified of the mask? That was a very selfish and irresponsible thing to do. He didn't invite you to his party because of all the terrible things you have done. Yes, Callum did invite Lamar and Trixie prank, but even they wouldn't do something as cruel as what you did.
That's it. Now you're going to get what's coming to you. You're grounded for being born, you worthless piece of shit. You mean nothing to me, miserable worm. I hope your dead body rots on the street, you lousy sack of scum.
That's enough, Lamar. Let John Rambo and Colonel Trotman deal with the punishments on him.
William Teasle, what the hell has gotten into you? We cannot believe you had the nerve to scare Callum with the Fallen. How could you put him through such a traumatic experience like that? It was bad enough that you bullied me in Rambo First Blood, but scaring an autistic man with a character that you know that he is terrified of is really crossing the line, and you did it just because he didn't invite you to his summer party. Shame on you.
That's it. You are grounded until Callum makes a feature-length movie like Brainiac Atom did, and while you are grounded, you will be eating nothing but lumpy potatoes and maggots for every meal.
When we get home, you will go straight to your room. Now let's go.
I cannot apologize enough for what Sheriff Teasle has done. I will see to it that this kind of thing never happens again.
It is quite alright, John. I know how you feel. I have an evil clone called Atto who causes trouble a lot. On one occasion he tricked a boy who has autism into watching The Mask in 3D, and that boy got hospitalized with an anxiety attack.
Oh my god, that's awful. Teasle sure is lucky he didn't send Callum to hospital with anxiety, or else he would have been in even more trouble than he already is in right now.
Yeah, Atto got into major trouble for what he did. Anyways, would you like to stay at the party?
I appreciate the offer, but right now I am very busy, so unfortunately I can't stay. But tell Callum that I owe him the biggest apology for what happened.
Okay, I understand. See you later.
Stay safe.
No, stay away from me, you horrible machine. Optimus Prime won't let you enslave me.
It's alright, Callum. It's just me.
Is the Fallen gone now?
He was never there to begin with. It turns out Sheriff Teasle put this projector in the bush and projected an animation of him to scare you.
You mean, Sheriff Teasle played a harsh prank on me? That bastard. How could he do this to me? Don't get me wrong, I love the Transformers franchise. I even like Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. But when I was a kid, the Fallen scared the living daylights out of me. I know that the Fallen isn't real, but if he was real and I saw him, I would break down in tears. And yet Teasle had the nerve to terrorize me.
Well, he did it because he was jealous that you didn't invite him to your party. However, John Rambo and Colonel Trotman grounded him, so you don't have to worry about him terrorizing you anymore.
Well, that's a relief.
And besides, don't let that one incident ruin your party. Many people had their parties ruined in the past. On my last birthday, the Alana Stiums planted a bomb at my party, but even then Viley and her crew helped hold another party for me at Buckingham Palace.
That's fantastic, but I just hope that the Legion of Mullock doesn't try to ruin my birthday on the 25th of next month.
Hopefully they won't. Oh, and one more thing. Sheriff Teasle didn't think to take his projector with him. Something tells me that he won't be able to use it for a while since he is grounded. Perhaps you can sell it on eBay or Facebook for a good price.
Actually, I have something else in mind. Thanks to a kind donor named Sheriff Teasle, I now have a projector, which means I can project movies onto this white screen. And the movie that we will be watching is Spider-Man No Way Home. Featuring Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire. Enjoy the film. For those of you who do not know who the Fallen is, he is the first ever Decepticon in the Transformers universe. Thousands of years ago, the original Primes came to planet Earth and decided to build the Star Harvester, a device which converts our sun into energon. However, they followed a rule, to never take the sun of an inhabited world. They soon discovered that Earth is inhabited, and so they decided not to use the Star Harvester, but one of the Primes decided that he would break that rule and use the Star Harvester anyway. To power the machine, he would need an artifact called the Matrix of Leadership, and he tried to steal it from the other Primes. A war then raged out, and after some time, the Primes decided that their traitorous brother was too powerful to defeat, and so they took the Matrix of Leadership and hid it in a tomb using their own bodies. And the traitor was henceforth forever called the Fallen, and this is what the Fallen looks like in the Transformers universe compared to his appearance in the Land of Viand. I tried to make him as accurate to the movie as I could, but as you know, Transformers are very advanced and it would be impossible to make them and the Viand character creator exactly how they appear in the movies. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. This is Callum Rockley signing off.